In the northwest of the United States, the big ocean touches the tall mountains, and there is a land that surprises everyone with its wild and lively beauty. This land is Oregon. This state is not loud and not showy, but it has a special charm. It is a place where nature and people live together, where freedom and creativity are important, and where every view tells its own story. Oregon is not only a place for people who love nature. It is also a place for people who want peace and new inspiration in the modern world. Located in the Pacific Northwest, Oregon is surrounded by Washington in the north, California and Nevada in the south, Idaho in the east, and the Pacific Ocean in the west. The land here has many different types of nature that are hard to believe. From the Oregon coast, which is more than 580 kilometers long with cliffs and wild beaches, to the tall Cascade Range mountains that divide the state, and the dry, high plains in the east that stretch to the horizon. Each area in the state is like its own world, with different colors and weather. The west is wet and green all year, where soft rain falls through old pine forests, and the east is a world of sunshine, wind, and sand, where mountains and dry grasslands create a wild beauty. Salem is the capital and political center of the state, but Portland, the biggest city, is the heart of Oregon, where culture, art, and creative spirit meet. Portland, the biggest city in Oregon, is a place of creativity, art, and a green lifestyle. It is not loud like New York or San Francisco, but Portland has its own charm, free, simple, and full of personality. When you walk on the streets covered with trees, you will see many small coffee shops, bakeries, bookstores, and food trucks. The Portland International Rose Garden is a famous symbol, where tens of thousands of roses bloom every summer. Next to it is the Portland Japanese Garden, one of the most beautiful Japanese gardens outside Asia, giving a very peaceful space. If you love books, Powell's City of Books, the largest independent bookstore in the world, will make you very happy. Portland is also famous for its bike culture, music festivals, and environmental protection spirit, showing the free and unique character of the people of Oregon. Located in southern Oregon, Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the United States and one of the most beautiful natural wonders in the world. Formed in the crater of Mount Mazama, which stopped erupting thousands of years ago, the lake has a special deep blue color and water so clear that it reflects the sky. In summer, visitors can drive on Rim Drive around the lake to enjoy the full view, or take a boat to Wizard Island in the middle of the water. In winter, white snow covers the lake and creates a magical scene like a fairy tale. Crater Lake is not only beautiful, but also a symbol of peace and purity, a blue jewel in the heart of Oregon. If you love the sea, Cannon Beach is a place you cannot miss. The soft sand is long, the waves make a gentle sound, and the most famous thing here is Haystack Rock, a huge basalt rock almost 70 meters tall, standing in the ocean. When the sun goes down, the light shines on the rock and creates a beautiful and unforgettable scene. Cannon Beach is not only a place to see the ocean, but also a great place to relax, with beach cafes, art galleries, and yearly festivals. It is also one of the beaches that National Geographic named as one of the most beautiful in the world. Less than 2 hours from Portland, the Columbia River Gorge is a paradise for people who love nature. This canyon was made by the Columbia River cutting through the Cascade Mountains, creating a powerful view with hundreds of waterfalls falling from high cliffs. The most famous waterfall is Multnomah Falls, a two-level waterfall almost 190 meters tall, where white water falls past an old stone bridge. In autumn, the whole area turns bright yellow and red with maple leaves, making a beautiful scene that visitors cannot stop looking at. Mount Hood is the highest mountain in the state, more than 3,400 meters tall, and it is a place for adventure lovers all year. In winter, the mountain becomes a paradise for skiing. In summer, the trails around the mountain invite hikers and photographers. On the mountain, there is Timberline Lodge, a famous historic building that was in the classic movie The Shining. Whether you see it from far away or stand at the bottom, Mount Hood always shows a strong and peaceful beauty, like a forever symbol of Oregon. Located in Central Oregon, Bend is a paradise for people who love outdoor sports. This place is surrounded by mountains, rivers, and desert, and you can go boating, hiking, skiing, or mountain biking all in the same day. Bend is also the center of craft beer culture, with many local breweries. The Bend Ale Trail lets visitors try many unique beers, from light to strong, showing the creative spirit of Oregon. Eugene is located in the green Willamette Valley and is a center of culture, education, and art in the state. It is the home of the University of Oregon, one of the top universities in the United States, and it is also the place where the Nike brand began. The city has a calm lifestyle, with colorful farmers markets, green parks, street music festivals, and a lively artist community. Eugene shows the sustainable and environmentally friendly way of living that the people of Oregon are very proud of. The Willamette Valley is located between the Coast Mountains and the Cascade Mountains, and it is known as the best place in the United States for making Pinot Noir wine. Hundreds of green vineyards stand next to each other, creating a peaceful and romantic view. Visitors can join tours to visit wine cellars, taste red wine and white wine, and learn about the special way Oregon makes wine. When the sun goes down, the light turns the vineyards golden, leaving visitors with a calm and beautiful feeling. What makes Oregon more special than any other place is the spirit of freedom and creativity in everyday life. It is one of the first states to protect the environment, develop clean energy, and live green. Oregon also has no sales tax, which makes visitors very happy when they go shopping. But more important than that is the way people live here. Simple, friendly, and always respectful of differences. They love nature, care about the land, and always try to live in harmony with the environment. Oregon's culture is a mix of art, music, and a free spirit. Festivals happen all year, from the Rose Festival in Portland, the Craft Beer Festival in Bend, to the Oregon Country Fair in Eugene, and all of them show the open, creative, and energetic character of the people here. People here do not like to show off. They find happiness in simple things: a cup of craft coffee, a weekend picnic, or an evening listening to live music in a small cafe. This simple way of life makes Oregon a place where many people want to stay for their whole life. Oregon does not try to impress, but its honesty, simplicity, and natural beauty make people fall in love with it. This is a place for dreamers, for free spirits, and for people who love adventure and never want to stop exploring. Whether you come here to explore the mountains, relax by the ocean, or simply breathe fresh air, Oregon always finds a way to touch your heart. And when you leave this land, you will see that Oregon is not only on the map of the United States, but also in your heart, because it keeps memories of a land of freedom, creativity, endless nature, and kind people. Oregon shows that there are still places in the world where people and nature can live together with respect and harmony. It is a place beautiful not only in its scenery, but also in its way of life.